Our lesson for today is all about, ayan, so dito na tayo natapos last week pala. Translating English phrases into mathematical phrase. So dito naman tayo ngayon sa may, ayan, differentiating constant and variables in an algebraic expression. So when we say constant, these are the numbers, 'di ba? Ganun lang naman 'yon. So constant is an object or symbol that does not change. Okay? So lahat ng hindi nagbabago, constant. So does not change in its value in a particular problem or situation. Ang variable naman natin are the objects or symbol that may change its value in a particular problem or discussion. Okay? So, ang nagbabago si variable, ang hindi nagbabago si constant. So, for example, is si 5, si negative 9, si pi. Okay? Ayan. So, ang pi natin is 3.14, tama? So, hindi yan nagbabago. That is 3.14. Ayan. So, for example, we have the expression 5x squared. So, ang magiging variable natin dyan is x. Tama? Ayan.
Yes.
So, lahat ng alphabet from A to Z is considered as your variable. Basta unknown. Basta maliliit siya. So, as you can see, maliliit. So, tingnan natin. So, 5x squared, we have x. Dito na sa number 2. Ang variable natin ay x, y, z. So, that's it. And, for number 3, A, B, C. Tama? Ayan lang siya. For number 4, we have 1 of dr squared. We have dr. Lahat ng variable na makikita mo. Lahat ng letters. That is variable. So, how about the exponent of the variables? So, tingnan natin. So, for the variable x, ang exponent niya is 2. Tama?
Yes.
For the variables x, y, z, we have x is 1. Basta ang exponent ng isang variable kapag wala ka nakita is considered as 1. Okay, kung wala ka nakitang variable dyan, ibig sabihin ang variable niya is, or I mean, exponent niya is 0. Ganun lang yun. So, for x is 1, for y is 2, for z is 3. So, 1, 2, 3. For ABC, we have 2, 1, and 5. So, 2, 1, 5. For D and R, we have 1 and 2. For A, B, C, D, we have 4, 2, 6, 5. Kaya 4, 2, 6, 5. Those are the exponents of the variables. We also have the number coefficient or coefficient. Ito na yung tinatawag natin na constant. Tinatawag din natin siya na number coefficient or coefficient. Kasama or katabi ng variable. We have 5. For number 2, we have 6. For number 3, we have 0.352. Ayan lang siya. For number 4, we have 1/2. And for number 5, we have 8. So, kung ano yung katabi ng variable na number, yun lang yung tinatawag natin na number coefficient or coefficient. We have the lateral coefficient. Ang lateral coefficient naman natin ay yung katabi naman ni coefficient. So, we have the number coefficient. Meron din tayong tinatawag na lateral coefficient. Ito yung mga letters. So, we have, ito yung mga variables, I should say. So, we have x squared, yung katabi niya. We have 6, yung katabi niya x, y squared, z cube. So, yun siya. We also have 0.3252. Katabi niya is a squared b c raised to 5. That is the lateral coefficient. For number 4, we have dr squared. For number 5, we have a raised to 4, b raised to 2, c raised to 6, and d raised to 5. That is the lateral coefficient. What about the degree of monomial? So, when we say monomial, 1. Polynomial lang siya. Kapag sinabi natin na binomial, 2. Kapag sinabing trinomial, 3. Kapag polynomial, 4 pataas na. More than 1. Ay, more than 3, I should say. Ayan. Kapag monomial, so, paano malalaman ang degree ng monomial? Tingnan mo lang yung exponent. Yung highest number, yung highest exponent niya, makikita. Okay? Ayan. Yung highest exponent ng isang term. Pagkasama-samahin lahat yun. Wait lang, magulo ba? Naguluhan din ako. Ulit. Ang degree ng monomial ay makikita mo sa exponents. Okay? So, ipag-a-add mo lahat ng exponent and then yung pinakabataas, yun yung degree. For example, dito, number 1, we have x squared. So, ang exponent natin is 2. So, ang degree natin sa monomial na to ay 2. For number 2, we have 1, 2, and 3. So, ipag-add lang yon. 1 plus 2 plus 3, that would be 6. For number 3, we have 2 plus 1 plus 5. That would be 8. For number 4, we have 1 plus 2. That would be 3. That would be the degree. Okay? Dito naman for number 5, we have 4 plus 2 plus 6 plus 5. So, ipag-add lahat ng exponent. Ganun lang kasimple. Ayan. So, the degree of expression is determined by the sum of the exponent of each variable. Ayan. So, if 2 or more terms are given, get the sum of the exponent of each term, and yung pinakamataas or the highest, the sum by each term is considered and said to be the degree of the expression. Nakuha?
Yes, sir.
Ulit. Variables, letters or symbols, constant, number with fixed or definite value. So, dito naman tayo sa evaluating algebraic expression and defining algebraic expression. So, ano nga bang algebraic expression? Ito yung mga expression na walang equal sign. Simple as that. Kapag algebraic equation, may equal sign na. Nakuha? Algebraic expression, algebraic equation. Kapag expression, walang equal sign. Kapag equation, may equal sign. Nakuha? So, we have the algebraic expression. May tumatawag. Wait lang. Hello, sir. Matatapos kami. 10:15 na lang, sir. Sige po. Ayan. So, for example, what is the value of the expression? So, ito yung evaluating algebraic expression na to, Ayan. So, yung steps natin to find the value of an expression having variables and constants, replace each variable by its number value, and carry out all operations in proper order. So, in proper order, ibig sabihin yan, PEMDAS ang gagamitin natin. Okay? So, parenthesis, exponent, multiplication or division, addition or subtraction. Kung naalala nyo pa yung MDAS nyo. Ayan. So, what is the value of the expression? 4x minus 3y when x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 3. So, sulat ko lang dito para 4x minus 3y. Ang x daw natin is equal to 5 and ang y natin is equal to 3. Ayan.
11.
Ayan. So, yung steps natin dito, to evaluate this expression, we just need to substitute the given numbers. So, ang x daw natin is 5. So, papalitan natin yan. 4 times 5 minus, ang y daw natin is 3. Therefore, this is 3 times 3. Nakuha? Therefore, 4 times 5, what would be the answer?
4 times 5, 20.
That would be 20 minus 3 times 3?
9.
That would be 9. So, 20 minus 9?
11.
That would be 11. Nakuha? So, this is the value of this expression na when x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 3. Nakuha?
Yes, sir.
Another example tayo para magets. Ito, evaluate 3x when x is equal to negative 5. So, we have 3 times negative 5. We have negative 15. Tama? Hello, sir? Sir? Sige, sir. Sige po. Wait lang. Ayan. So, ito yung mga common error. Ang ginagawa is nilalagay na lang. Hindi na nilalagyan ng parenthesis. Ang ibig sabihin kasi pag nagtabi si number and the variable is multiplication kaagad yan. Okay? So, common mistake dito, nagiging 3 minus 5 siya, kaya nagiging negative 2. Supposed to be, ang gagawin dapat is multiplication. Okay? Always yan, multiplication kapag may katabi siyang constant or coefficient or the number coefficient. Nakuha?
Yes.
Yes. So, wait for a while. May tawag lang ako sa office saglit. Wait lang ha.